Every brand claims to be the best, but I actually tested them, and here are the results. Over the past month, I've tried out the most powerful soundbars on the market. Some literally shook the walls, some delivered unbelievably clear audio, and a few honestly didn't live up to their price tag. In this video, I'll rank the top 5 soundbars, breaking down their pros, cons, and which ones are truly worth your money. So if you're thinking about buying a new soundbar, don't make a decision before watching this list. Number 5. JBL Bar 1300 MK2. With a total output of 2,470 watts and an 8-inch wireless subwoofer, this system literally makes your walls shake. The bass is so deep that during action scenes, you can physically feel the explosions. But here's the part that surprised me the most. The rear speakers magnetically attach to the main soundbar. You can just grab them with one hand, place them behind you, and instantly get a true surround sound experience. Or take them to the kitchen and use them as regular Bluetooth speakers. When the movie's over, snap them back onto the bar, they automatically start charging. Thanks to JBL's Multi-Beam 3.0 technology, it doesn't matter where you sit, the sound completely surrounds you. Every action scene feels like it's happening right in the middle of your room. And with Pure Voice 2.0, dialogue is incredibly clear. Even those low, whispered lines come through crystal clear because the system automatically enhances voices based on your environment. I also tested it with music. Bass is powerful, vocals are clean, and the highs stay crisp without distortion. Another detail I loved is the night listening mode. Let's say it's late, and you don't want to wake anyone up, just place the wireless speakers in front of you. The main bar and subwoofer go silent, and you get a personal mini theater experience. The system also supports AirPlay, Google Cast, Spotify Connect, and Tidal Connect, so it works seamlessly with all major streaming services. Of course, the only trade-off for all this power is its size. It might be a bit much for smaller rooms. So, what do you think? Would you invest in a powerhouse soundbar like this, or would you prefer something more compact? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And definitely check out the link in the description because this thing sounds completely different when you experience it live. Number 4. Nakamichi Shockwave Wireless. Look, there's no such thing as fine-tuning with this thing. Nakamichi basically said, "We're not here to make silent movies, we're here to shake the ground." I'm not exaggerating, the bass power is physically felt. When you're watching a movie, your couch literally vibrates. When you're gaming, every explosion hits you in the chest. But the best part is, it's not just loud, it's layered and detailed. It also comes with surround speakers, so the sound doesn't just come from behind you, it wraps around from the sides and even from above. You truly feel sound coming from every corner of the room. And those dual 10-inch subwoofers? Trust me, I'm not exaggerating, I've never heard bass this powerful from any other system. The tuning leans heavily toward the low end. That means dialogue can sometimes sit a bit back in the mix, and vocals and music might sound a little muffled. There's no graphic EQ, just a few fixed sound modes. But honestly, this system isn't for people chasing balance, it's for people chasing power. If you're the type who says, "I want to feel every bullet, every explosion in my bones," this one's for you. When I first turned it on, I thought, this might be too much. Then I played an action scene and just smiled, because this isn't about bringing the cinema home, it's about bringing you inside the cinema. So what about you? Would you want a beast like this shaking your house? Or would you go for something more balanced and compact? Let me know in the comments, are you Team Bass Maniac or Team Balanced Sound? Number 3. Sony Bravia Theater Bar 9. You know how most brands go with the more speakers, more sound approach? Well, Sony did the complete opposite. They crammed 13 speakers into a single bar. There's no subwoofer, no rear speakers, yet thanks to 360 spatial sound mapping, it somehow makes you feel like there are invisible speakers in every corner of the room. Setup is insanely easy. The bar uses its built-in microphones to scan your room, analyze the acoustics, and automatically adjust the sound profile so you don't have to lift a finger. The audio is perfectly tuned to your space. When you're watching shows, news, or dialogue-heavy movies, every word comes through crystal clear. Now, to be fair, since there's no subwoofer, you won't get those deep chest-thumping lows. So if you're watching an action movie, you might miss that boom feeling during explosions. On the connectivity side, it's got everything covered: dual HDMI inputs, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, AirPlay 2, and even Alexa support. When I first turned it on, I literally thought, how can something this small sound this clean? Because the sound isn't just powerful, it's incredibly pure. This soundbar is made for people who love minimalist perfection. If you've got a small or medium-sized room, don't want a mess of cables, but still want to hear every detail in stunning clarity, this is a truly balanced, elegant choice. Number 2. Sonos Arc Ultra. This time, Sonos clearly said, let's make everything just a little bit better, and the result is the Arc Ultra. The sound quality can only be described as pure. Dialogues are crisp, vocals sound alive, and the Dolby Atmos effect feels incredibly wide. It's like the sound is flowing from above and all around you at once, especially during rain scenes, airplane flyovers, or live concerts. The difference is unmistakable. And finally, Sonos added DTS support. That means no more annoying, unsupported format messages, no matter what you're watching. Now, let's talk about its biggest drawback. There's only one HDMI eARC port, which means you have to handle all your device switching through the TV. Let's be honest, that's a bit limiting. Other than that, connectivity is rock solid. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, AirPlay 2, Spotify. Connect everything works flawlessly. Plus, the Sonos app makes it super easy to adjust your sound profile and switch between modes, right from your phone. In everyday use, I realize this soundbar isn't just great for movies, it's amazing for music too. The bass is strong but balanced, vocals are clear, and instrument separation is spot on. You can instantly hear the difference when you play something on Spotify or YouTube Music. Design-wise, it's classic Sonos, sleek, minimalist, and fits perfectly into any setup. Mount it on the wall or place it under your TV, no cable mess. Just clean, elegant lines. Since I started using this soundbar, the way I watch TV has completely changed. Every sound feels more detailed, more alive. What do you think? Would you go for the Arc Ultra? Number 1. Samsung HW-Q990F. We've reached the top of the list. When I tested this soundbar, my first thought was, okay, I officially don't need to go to the cinema anymore. Because this system isn't just powerful, it's smart. You don't just hear sound from the front, it comes from the sides, behind you, and even from above. With Dolby Atmos and DTS-X support, the soundstage is so wide that sometimes you can't even tell where the sound is coming from. It feels that natural and immersive. After setup, the system uses built-in microphones to automatically analyze your room's acoustics. It detects details like where you're sitting and how your walls reflect sound, then fine-tunes the audio just for you. The AI-powered bass control makes a huge difference. The bass is always powerful, but never muddy. During action scenes, explosions hit you right in the chest, but dialogues still stay crystal clear. And in a rain scene, you can literally hear individual drops falling from above. It's spine-tingling. And it's not just about movies, music performance is outstanding too. The stereo field is wide, vocals are crisp, and the bass is both full and controlled. On the connectivity side, it's loaded. Alexa, Bixby, AirPlay 2, Spotify Connect, Google Cast, all built in. So whether you control it with your voice or stream directly from your phone, everything just works seamlessly. Of course, perfection comes at a price. This model sits firmly in the premium range, but honestly, once you set it up, you won't even think about another system because it's incredibly balanced and impressive in both movies and music. So what would you prefer, a true home theater experience or a more compact setup? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious where most people stand. And don't forget to check the link in the description for the latest price, because if you're after a buy once and forget it for years kind of soundbar, this one's exactly that. That's my experience, but now it's your turn. Which one would you pick? Would you go for deep bass, a more balanced sound, or a minimalist design? Drop your thoughts in the comments, let's talk about it. And make sure to check the links in the description for the latest prices. Some of these models are actually on sale. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because next up, we're testing smart TVs.